Welcome to another beautiful edition of your Bonga program, as it is the Friday edition. I will tell you now, say this Friday edition, they very, very special. I want to say, not because of say, would they come to tell on things will they happen. Now, because of the Bonga guest, where they normally come every Friday. And that is why we tag them as the hot special with Uncle Jimmy Disu. Who else one day there will not be Uncle Jimmy Disu? I don't say yes, a lot of them, the one that say, where is my brother Izugu Chukwudi? Well, we sent him on a mission, to go on a mission to go handle one or two things we still relate to this election matter. But as right now, me and Uncle JD, that is Uncle Jimmy Disu. Now we go relate on the matters we day on board. And also, of course, also giving the license to also react, that will take react for the various assets. So Uncle JD, you're welcome to us in the hot.
How are you?
We are fine.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. Good evening to you all. So, Uncle JD, once again, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, without wasting time, make we enter straight into the major thing we will carry come. And, of course, from the first news we will get here, and the first news get to do with INEC. INEC said they don't they ready ahead of the election where they come. And according to the news, the talk say yes, ahead of this particular election where they come, INEC don't they prepare to say they want to conduct elections across the 28 states where they want to conduct governorship election. And of course, now know the process will happen. The fact say couple of suspension will go, postponement rather be take place. And then based on that, now they say yes, we are fully ready to proceed with the elections, the governorship elections for 28 states of the Federation. So how ready are they? Of course, now tomorrow will also determine how far, perhaps the aftermath of the whole election. Now it will also determine how far and how well. So, but before they make also, make we just bring them down to Uncle JD. Uncle JD, of course, looking at what did not happen for the previous election, and the fact say out of nowhere, INEC, of course, they had to undergo some level of I don't want to use the word discipline, but some level of adjustment just to make sure say then they're ready for this particular governorship election. Going by this particular thing where they don't talk now, what's your take on this?
One more time, good evening, everybody. The time where we did, it did very frustrating. Because they say if you don't they do something before and you won't do them again, we will judge you by your previous experience. If the experience of what they do for the presidential is anything to go by, my heart is for my mouth. I never recover from the trauma. After we don't do all what we do, we can't talk about beavers and what will be the name of the other one? I rev. All these names we just say enter dictionary. We go believe say INEC day ready when tomorrow come. I don't go follow them talk say INEC day ready for now. Because the question be say, are we going to do the same thing with the same set of people? Okay. By now, INEC supposed to give us reports. They talk say, this other election with Dabaru, this is not waiting happen, gone. These were the people who compromised. Because if you read today's paper, INEC they talk say, we will soon fish out those who are, you will soon fish out. But now the same personnel, now you won't use for tomorrow's election. You not shuffle on our Rex. Because one of the things where the INEC or supposed to don't do now, now to reassign people. I don't talk say make it sack them. You where the Lagos go Benin, you where the Benin go Sokoto, you where the Sokoto go Meduguri come Lagos. Because that would also help to boost people's confidence.
Okay.
INEC no do that one. If they say then gone, you don't be say they talk say, but maybe they're supposed to find somebody to do the job temporarily for them. So with the same set of people, my confidence no dey gidigba. I know if you talk for sure, make I open my mouth, stake my reputation, say it go good. But what we go do? We will keep hope alive. Everybody, make us wake for morning, go do the needful. No allow anybody come intimidate you. Very important. No allow anybody. And my message, the young people, this now na chance. If you now fail for this one, now do on your own. Make now the person where you believe say he go protect your future, make you remember, say, except in exceptional cases, anybody we don't hold, now back in they look. When you sit with an old man, now so you go to hear, in 1974, I was in this one, now back you go to look. When you deal with younger people, then they look forward. So, make we all go and do the best that we can tomorrow.
Okay, may I bring in this one? Of course, we know, say, previous elections, like the last two elections we play out for 2019 and 2015. Of course, we see cases of, at some point, election then postpone them, especially the presidential election. But bringing it down to this particular election, with the whole pressure, say they go postpone the election, they no postpone them. Eventually, of course, the presidential election can play out. She noticing maybe now out of too much confidence, now he make the election no go the way he want. And they don't probably call adjust and says, okay, make we postpone this particular governorship election. She noticing maybe out of maybe say the confidence they get doing too much, and for that reason they not gonna get the things right the way they're supposed to get them.
What will be confidence for this matter? We go judge them by history. When you want to employ somebody, nobody say you go talk to where you worked before. This whether you go call contact the people there and say, this man, you know, as we speak, if to say INEC, them be employee, before don't sack them. Yes. Because they almost kill person with the way they take handle that last election. But like I said before, we hope they will now do the needful. It would have been good to bolster people's confidence. You understand where I talk?
Yes.
It would have been good if the chairman himself, who arranged the last one, if he talks, say, it'd be like, say, make somebody else try them first. Not be say we say make them sack them or anything, but somebody else come and try your hands at it. Maybe you will get it better. Because as Oyinbo they talk, we go hook the person where on whose table the buck stops. Also, I expect to say the current chairman, if I don't rotate the Rex, because people, you remember say even the one from Lagos, people they complain about them. Nobody say, I talk say do anything, I don't know. But people they complain. And in this tense moment, if for good, make them rotate the Rex. And it has happened before. At the last minute, they rotate all the Rex. You see, the truth is this. Me, I don't see say a lot of people have been compromised. INEC, security, even the youth corpers where they do the card, even those small one where they write. See the results where we don't they see for now. Some of them are also Tipex you go they see. All kinds of, but the court go handle that one. You know? So now so my heart's in my mouth. I think that the bigger problem of tomorrow is security. And that's why everybody should be ready to protect himself within the ambit of the law. Because one thing about bullies, because these people, they be bullies. These people will go to talk, say, if you not vote for us, where they go? They are what we call bullies. When we did in secondary school, if you allow them push you 1 inch, they'll push you 1 yard, push you 1 mile. So we're supposed to find a way to resist them. To resist them. The essence of democracy. Why should we go and vote only for you to tell us that we must vote for you? That is not democracy. Say if you don't say we're not going to vote for you, we're going to vote for ourselves now. The essence of democracy is for you to exercise that franchise based on your choice. And nobody should be allowed. But our politicians, everybody they look now. Everybody they look now. All you guys, where they follow them go, they carry gun. Remember, say, if you keep person, you go jail. Do you know why? If you think say now because currently I know this, I know that, anything can change tomorrow.
Yes.
If you don't know, go ask the people in the past. I will never forget the story of Bayo's success. Way back. By the time they finished with them, he not take before he died himself. When he came back from. So all of them, when they carry gun, they go snatch ballot boxes. There could be a tomorrow and it might not be far. The people you depend on today could be men of yesterday tomorrow. And then you will be, because anybody will carry gun fit firearm.
Yes.
Anybody will fire gun fit kill person.
Yes.
And now the only one thing that they call them murder. In the eyes of the law and in the eyes of God, there is always a payback for it. So make everybody dey careful, make we go ahead.
Okay, sharply, I don't hear make everybody dey careful, make we go ahead. And as we go ahead now, make we follow this ahead. Enter this market. When we come back from this market, we will continue the matter because we still get plenty of one such now. Will they come? We'll talk about that. Just like the government, some people don't hear. They will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
Elections done in years, so hope say your PVC don't ready because for the upcoming 2023 elections, our Nigeria Decide studio go dey open to bring on all the important information and updates on how the elections go dey happen back to back for every part of Nigeria. Tune in to wazobiamax TV on the 18th of March from 7 a.m. to follow the election update. Wazobiamax TV, watch am, loud am.
Who is the greatest I beg to differ debater? We've had 4 tournaments and crowned 4 champions. We've had 4 runners-up who gave them a run for the 1 million naira.
My name is Nadi Emanuela Amarachi. I'm Deborah Pamzad.
We've had other great debaters who wowed Lagos.
My name is Omuna Uchaguzi.
I'm Oladbo Ramadan.
So to crown the best of the best,
Well, I believe the group of us should be the group A.
You think so?
we're bringing them all back. 1 winner, 2 million. It's the I Beg to Differ Tournament of Champions. From Monday, March 20th to Monday, April 24th, the 12 best secondary school debaters from all 4 editions will battle for all the bragging rights. Join me, Sandra Ezekwesili, your moderator.
I Beg to Differ, coming soon on wazobiamax TV.
We're back with another exciting episode of BJ Game Changer! Here we capture success from different perspectives. I'm your host with the most.
Wazobia Academy offers the best of both worlds, an easily accessible and affordable training in your creative interests and big opportunities. Now, you can go online, get trained and certified in script writing, filmmaking, music business, fashion, radio hosting, and lots more from the comfort of your home. You also stand a chance to be selected for internship in leading production companies like We Entertainment Productions, top radio stations like Wazobia FM, Cool FM, Nigerian Info, wazobiamax TV, and music companies like Cloud Africa for hands-on experience. You can access the training on your mobile phones without data right after the first download and study at your own pace. What's more, every course you choose comes with amazing discounts, giving you way more for less. It's easy. Hurry now to www.wazobiaacademy.com to register or call 090-8826-5038 for more details. It's all in your hands now. Wazobia Academy offers the best of both worlds, an easily accessible and affordable training in your creative interests and big opportunities. Now, you can go online, get trained and certified in script writing, filmmaking, music business, fashion, radio hosting, and lots more from the comfort of your home. You also stand a chance to be selected for internship in leading production companies like We Entertainment Productions, top radio stations like Wazobia FM, Cool FM, Nigerian Info, wazobiamax TV, and music companies like Cloud Africa for hands-on experience. You can access the training on your mobile phones without data right after the first download and study at your own pace. What's more, every course you choose comes with amazing discounts, giving you way more for less. It's easy. Hurry now to www.wazobiaacademy.com to register or call 090-8826-5038 for more details. It's all in your hands now. Wazobia Academy offers the best of both worlds, an easily accessible and affordable training in your creative interests and big opportunities. Now, you can go online, get trained and certified in script writing, filmmaking, music business, fashion.
Welcome back. The program still remains as it is hot, and of course, as the hot special with Uncle Jimmy Dusu, the Friday edition. So we don't relate on the first issue we get to do with INEC and their plans and preparation ahead of the governorship election, which happen for 28 states. And the reason why they always mention 28 states out of the 36 states we'll get for the country plus that out of the 36 states we'll get for Nigeria. Now, because of say some kind of election no follow calendar, no follow the normal calendar, unto say maybe some kind of court ruling convert one person, bring in another person. So based on that, it can't make and they scatter somehow. So 8 states out of the states we will get for the country, they get their own calendars for their own election. So, but still going back to the issue, of course, could you address the issue we get to do with INEC and their preparation for the election? Let us also now look at other stories. And this one gets to do with an update on this thing, CBN, and the fact say, yes, they don't finally say, okay, go ahead, though, now they spend the old Naira note till December of this year. And of course, we know what actually play out before this action, actually before the CBN governor come and can't talk this on Monday. And of course, it gets to do with Supreme Court ruling and the fact say Supreme Court ruling they no obey because maybe they never hear from the president himself. And of course, at the end, then Oga President will talk, and from that moment on, we can see the CBN governor can say, oh yeah, you can start spending the old Naira note. Banks can start giving you old Naira note. So could you or could JD update on this particular issue? We know how the kind of drama we play out on top of this particular matter. There's no point dwelling on it or to say, yes, we don't look into them over time. But looking at the present reality and the fact, say, the Naira note, where that bone of contention or perhaps that infringement enter into the process, will take them this long to even say that they even obey court ruling. Uncle JD.
Like you said, the issue as it did now, we say the same way the president plan in our work. Okay, quickly talk that one. And the whole idea, we say these politicians will store money, make the money pafuka for their hand, make them not spend them. So in our work, because Supreme Court done that about everything. So as it did now, there is nothing like new or old money. Yes. There is money.
There is money.
Because the court don't rule say, make them day pari passu.
Make them spend everything together.
Spend everything together until December.
Yes.
So, no worry, if they go back, they give you the one way your money. The one way they give you the money. If you don't like the old one, bring them. I go spend them for you.
But I don't know. But even as we talk now, looking at the updates on this thing, it gets still that level of that scarcity CD. We say if you go to a lot of places, the old money, those still they are available to be spent.
It's because our people are thick-headed. Some of our people are thick-headed, and they know they farabale listen to waiting then talk. As we speak, you still get many people wait. We are waiting for the president. There is no need. The CBN will get the work for hand. They don't talk, say, old money, new money, make them spend and they go. And so, therefore, once anybody, because one of the problems where we get, we say, when people collect old money, even from banks, bank will say they're not going to take them back. They get to go fill one form. They need to repeal that thing. You need to go fill one form. We generate one code, something. That was done at a time when this one was no longer going to be legal tender. Now that it is legal tender till December, there should be no need to fill Eddie Jagbajanti's code, nothing. So I hope say the CBN too will clarify. But for the sake of our people at home, we don't know. All money na money.
Okay. Now
so if all money na money, if somebody buys something from you, he give you the one way they call old 500 naira, or the take them na money. If you don't want them, maybe bring them.
Okay, Uncle JD, I know say you don't look into this one, but at least we'll get other stories we'll also look. And this one also get to do with census. Because if I can recall, the last time we get census in Nigeria was some years back, and according to within the news they talk, they say this particular census zone, they talk say it will hold for this month, in May, which of course is a few months' time. And at the Minister of Information, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, now he come and talk this on Wednesday, where he talks say the census, housing census, will happen before, that is going to happen for May. And he can further talk, say, this thing to go at least ensure to look into the population of the country and also also look at the regions as well and their population. Okay, and and they talk about he also disclosed, say the council don't approve like 2.8 billion for the National Population Commission to procure some software where they will use they conduct this particular census level. Okay, looking at census, of course, it is very upright to say we get a data of populations of every citizen within the country. Even if you know the citizens, at least better get your data. But the way we go about our own population, it just like say population, census population, just like say we they make it look so heavy. Looking at the modern age we are right now, Kujedi, do you think do we need to go through this long process or this very long process of making it look big, ensuring that population counts? Aren't there other means of ensuring that, say, for every person when they enter into the society, the person is added to a particular number of the nation?
Yeah, that is what should have been the norm. But when you do those things, you need to get written in what they call foundation.
Okay.
And we not get that foundation. Let's take it one by one. You must do a census.
Yes.
If you don't do a census, you cannot plan.
Yes.
Okay, without knowing the number, it be like say you want to party. You know, say, okay, I invited 500 invitees. If they come with the husband or the wife, that's another 1,000. And waiting the driver go shop. You know, you need to plan. The problem also now be say census don't become political. Because apart from elections and all these things, you also find that you know, the delineation of local governments and all these things attached to revenue. All this while now because of the money will go come. Okay? So, because of all that, you want to do census. But this period where we want to do, now they frighten me. For me, it make me, my body don't settle. As you want to do this thing for me, so close to
election. I mean, handover.
Handover. Me have for talk say make them move until about August, September. Make ready season self. Make it pass before we do them.
Okay, but then the fact say you say me, but how important it is for us to have this data?
I don't talk on before now. If you don't have data, you don't know the number of people you are preparing for. You cannot prepare.
But even at
if you they do tomorrow now, we say okay, anybody with the pass make a contact the love rice. At least we go take cater everything you go cook.
Okay.
You need to plan how many schools you will need. It's because here, with governance here is not accountable.
Okay.
So we get away with all kinds of nonsense. But by now, if you're running the government, you're supposed to look, these are the number of schools where I get. These are the one that in 4 years' time, this will be the number of this in 10 years. You know, we need that for planning, period.
Okay, we need that for planning. And of course, a lot of people also don't get doubts on this particular thing. Also say, because of the kind of people they handle them, they can take advantage. They give some kind of region a larger number. Onto say
that's what I already said that the issue of census has been highly politicized. Some people will even take, for example, everybody they doubt Kano. The population that is given to Kano, they go tell you, say, if you just go for Kano, you drive from so to Misau. Now only stand you will see. Population is not necessarily decided by that. Because you don't know but trust Nigerians, you cannot go by census figures in Nigeria. As usual, then go compromise them.
But also looking at it, I know say it don't be addressed on issue of say in other developed societies, say but if you really want to look at how often it is supposed to run this thing?
I think if you get the basic rights, you can autopilot it to be updated every year.
To be updated every year.
If you get the base rights, then with the new technology, you just continue to build on that figure. Because no person they enter this world will not get paper.
We don't get paper, yes.
Either you are coming through the border or you are coming through your mother's stomach, you must have birth certificates. Nigeria, they don't get anything.
Okay, of course, we don't also look into that one, and make also look into this one. This one get to do with Nigeria. They talks in Nigeria now the 8th most terrorized country globally, and according to the news, the talk say previously before now Nigeria be the 6th, but now the number don't further reduce down to 8, which of course when we look at 6th, now like now like a very bad record for us. But
yes.
Right now, if say we don't go 8, you just say we don't upgrade small. We don't.
You know what? Wait, make politics finish. You go see where we go there again.
Politics.
And that is what I'm telling you. I was telling one of the people here. I was telling them, say, all these people where they use now in some states to perpetrate violence. Now them go come back because after the elections, no money to give them, no money. Now them go come back again to hunt you. You understand? So all these various armies of people, where they after politics, when no money no there to give them, they will become terrorists, kidnappers, this and that. That's what you will get, you know. But I'm glad that our number they reduce, principally because I think the principal actors have been duly engaged in the last 1 year.
They've been duly engaged.
They've been duly engaged.
Okay, but that, I don't say you don't be a security expert, but then what does this say about I mean a country like Nigeria, when of course we are classified as a terrorist country? What does it say about us as a nation? Looking at how big the country is.
When you say what does it say about us is it that what do other people think of us or what?
Of course, what do other people think about us?
What do we think of us? I will start. You see, it's a pity say Nigerians, the standard by which we do things is dismal. Like all these people where they interfere with the electoral process. If to say now some other countries, they go prison. You know, but we always think that people will take us as we are. No, they'll take you as we are, but there will be consequences. Ask those who travel now what they see. Just because they're carrying a green card and they hear all the violence, where every time they go, they give you notice. Please, on so and so day, not come out. They won't attack this place, they won't attack that place. You know? So it doesn't hold us in good stead. No, it doesn't. And it blocks opportunities. Now, do you know that in Nigeria now, you cannot, if you want to buy something from abroad, you cannot use your card.
Cannot use your card.
The site is not going to open.
For this country, Abi?
Yes. The site itself not go open. The site where you get one famous shop for London, Debenhams. Everybody they go buy shirts. You cannot shop from there. You don't go open. Not go open. You know. So we need to be very careful with our reputation, or else no country can stand on its own.
No country can stand on its own.
That is why all these people we go because of elections, go they disparage people. Ethnic people can't do something. Let me put it bluntly. Make we take Lagos as an example.
Okay.
All these people where they shout say make Igbo people go, make Igbo people go. If they go, where you go buy medicine, where you go buy tire parts. They're not here. They're not a burden onto society.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying? The Igbo people are not a burden onto Lagosians. They are complementary.
Yes.
They are doing their businesses. Okay? Your children you are selling your family plots and so on and so forth. That's your headache. You cannot, in your street, sell number 3, Jibidisu close, to Chukudi. Then, after 3 years, you come back and say, now you want to be chairman of the Landlords Association. It can't work.
Where you don't sell them?
Why you don't sell them? It can't work. It can't work. You know, we all need to be very, very careful. It can't work.
Okay, Sharply, we'll go our second break now. When we come back, I will still go through some of these stories what we don't go through with Uncle JD, because the matter, we see they dwell on them. Make we go this break when they come. Talk about that. You have to the government something down here. They will seal up their ear. Once they
Hello and welcome to the show. Now, better talk with this. Let me just buy a helicopter. They'll be shouting, helicopter, helicopter. Was saying I am married to Jesus. Now, what you make you see plenty women outside where they say they don't get home training. Now, better women did this show. If you educate a woman, you're educating the nation. And for other people, this life is very hard. Don't be the source of another person's problem. Find love first, leave society, because at the end of the day, now society will still bash you if you stay inside marriage where they beat you. If anything happen, hello daddy. Even me, I say, which kind of problematic family be this? So don't miss us too much, because before you blink like this, we are back for you. Independent.
Better Talk, showing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on top wazobiamax TV.
Good morning, Niger. Now, wow, things they happen every day. Now, from one story to the other.
And these things, they happen for our eyes. But we no go tired to talk am as we dey see am. Our entertainment tori unko, e no dey miss tori yakpa. And even for sports. No be only sports, we dey give you correct information wey go help you run your business matter.
But wait, tori suppose dey reliable. It's supposed to carry better truth gum body.
Nothing dey more important pass make we get am right.
We go help you run your day if you dey watch us.
The Good Morning Niger Show, showing weekdays 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. only on wazobiamax TV.
Congratulations. Wow. You have Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
On top the matter, as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You self, go chook mouth, talk your own. For
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. on wazobiamax TV.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep. Welcome back. The program still remains as it is hot, and of course, as the hot special, the Friday edition with Uncle Jimmy Disu. And of course, now don't see all the stories we don't go through. We don't talk about INEC and their preparation, and we'll still they put mark for that one. We'll also tell them about CBN. We don't see that update on CBN matter. CBN governor don't come and talk. So, okay, Nigerians, go ahead, go and have fun. Spend the old Naira notes. So, and I'm also looking at Nigeria, where they rank as this thing, the 8th most terrorized country globally. I'll also tell them about 2023 population, where they won't conduct for me. And the question still remains, see, why me? Why must it be this government? Why me? A lot of questions. But still looking at these same issues and looking at the election will be the key thing will go happen tomorrow. Uncle JD, looking at this particular election, we know say, in as much as we know say they try to avoid some kind mentioning of some kind names and all that. looking at the Nigeria...
What do you mean mentioning some?
Of course, political parties and not getting them involved in this case, because we know how sensitive this is. Looking at the election...
But you don't say that not the problem of our country.
I
won't mention the names, but I will tell you, one of the things we must learn to do, and those who are controlling broadcasting, is they need to be more tolerant for people to speak out. Because where we dare for this country now, we need to begin to confront people koro. I understand, and I don't intend to breach it.
Yes.
But we need a more tolerant system that calls people out. Because look at the dilemma where we get. The people where they go give the responsibility to handle certain things, they are not doing so. Somebody comes, is threatening everybody, police not go hold them. On election day, somebody go come, he go grab a ballot box, they not go hold them. You go get video of person who carry gun, where they threaten everybody, nobody go hold them. So who is going to come down from heaven to save us? Nigeria is not the only country that God has created.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? So who is going to? Because all these compromises all round means that we must devise another system of enforcing the law. It is so frustrating. In other countries, you know, if some of the things will happen on the political front for here, if to say you try and, because some of them are almost treasonable. Are you telling me that somebody killed, somebody shot during election something, murder has not taken place? That woman where blood they come from her head like this, that is almost manslaughter, attempted murder. It's attempted, but we don't get, as we speak now, nobody will tell us that this is that the person will smash that woman's face. Thing. The ones where even we they see for video, the one where they talk, there was one in the last election where they talk, say, they say for polling booths.
They talk.
They terrorize people on ethnic grounds. So Nigeria is collectively, we know that it is difficult now for all the people with this responsibility to do their work as it is fit. Do you know why?
Why?
Because their jobs are not protected. Recently, a policeman, twice now, they hold the Prime Minister of the UK. The first time they find him, they say, no, we have seatbelt. The police gave him, I don't know if they gave him a fine, but they said he did not wear seatbelt. That's the Prime Minister. Can you go up to a governor today and tell him that he did not wear seatbelt? No. The other day, he was walking his dog. Bingo, walking his dog. The talk say he not put the dog on leash. And they gave him a written warning. And that is because the kind of offense where he commits, there is a provision where you can give a first warning. Yeah. So nobody say they bend the rules. We need to begin to put pressure because some of these things where they happen. Now we they bear the brunt. We must have, as voters are going out tomorrow, they must have that confidence that I'm protected by the law. But we had videos of things happening, and we also heard the explanation of one Oga for police where talk say, what do you want them to do? You know, so for tomorrow, there will be security challenges. The question you need to ask is, how will you defend yourself under the law? You remember that on the talk, some people say they go bring dog. Some people phone me today, say they get them pepper spray. But be careful, but you should be ready. You can't sit back and allow somebody come and injure with an AK-47, come and injure you because he wants to carry a ballot box. You can't sit back and do nothing. It's possible. It's not possible.
If we don't see ourselves in this kind of situation, following the amount of assurance we give us, of course, even before
they did not give us assurance in the last election.
Now they talk.
They gave us. You gave us assurance. You gave us assurance in the last election. When the thing not work, you still have not given us a full, comprehensive reason why it happened. So where should our own confidence now come from? We are just doing this. We are doing this election to fulfill our righteousness. A lot of our people know the way it might go. People have been intimidated. They've been intimidated at will. They've been publicly, all kinds of things. Institutions have done the same. You know, how discretion makes you think that you can do things like Oro at a tense time like this. I don't understand it, unless it is deliberate. These things are not, the day for the election has been known since God knows when. So you knew it was going to happen. Did you understand what I'm saying? So we need somebody to save this country, because this country cannot continue like this.
But Uncle JD, looking at the previous election and how, I will not say, of course, the issue of insecurity, as you've mentioned, was a very big factor. But looking at the election, the last election, in the presidential election, how it played out in some states, and of course, the state where we are right now, don't you also think that can serve as a ginger for people, for Nigerians to say, okay, we are being encouraged by this particular thing that played out this time. Let us on the same vein.
Uncle B, I do not want to discourage Nigerians and give some of these established people a free run. But even if you did that, there is always the day after. I keep saying it. And when nemesis go, they come. Nobody gets away with anything in this world. Uncle B. Nobody. So I will encourage people, go tomorrow, get ready to defend yourself as you deem fit within the law. Do you understand? Police will talk to me, people don't bring dog. Why they don't want all those where they threaten? Because some of the young, say our young people, they don't be like us. And they're wise well. And wisdom always supersedes violence. Wisdom and knowledge. Always, some of them said that, and if you see some of the dogs where these people get, oh my God. You see the one where I told you just now, they all shock my hand. It's just, so these people, they have to defend themselves somehow, but they must do it within the ambit of the law. I go beg our law enforcement agencies not to make their job irrelevant. Because we live in a country almost of self-help. Yes. Now you go dig well to have water, you go buy generator to get power, you go do communal effort to tar the road, because the same people where you vote to do the road, they don't chop the money. So you go hire OPC, you go hire Megad. You understand? This one might not be an exception. But I urge you to do it. I know you are wise to do it within the law.
Okay, we're talking about within the law. How Nigerians will get encouragement from here? What be that way to Nigeria? How Nigerians will get encouragement from this particular election we don't play out this year already?
There is something. You know when we are in Lagos here? Yeah, you know when we are in Lagos here, we know they quickly look what they happen in other places. You know, say in some states like Delta and all these places, something's done the shift.
Yes.
All the two traditional powers now, they done the them small. So what means is that all the efforts that we had put in place in the past have not been in vain. The warlords of the Delta has changed. They've been able to. So let's just keep at it. Now, so we too go they push them. Why do I talk we and them? We, because all those who have progressive thinking, who do not think about themselves. It is important to tell a lot of people that some of us, when they talk and they do these things, we have better opportunities. Even within this country. We have better opportunities. Does anybody know how many times I've been offered? Say, come and do this, come and do that. Where I go look, say, no. Because I believe that this is my job now.
Yes.
That let me try and educate our people and show them. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't say some people don't use this advocacy as a stepping stone to jump to the other side. Luckily, at my age, I don't feel jump again. My leg, they pain me. That's a joke. But so it is important. But so you can see that if you begin to push small, the narrative will change. Even in some states, if the election is won, the people will go win that election go say, I don't want you to.
We want to what they go do. But I still feel say at least security agencies supposed to look the past and say, okay, we see some fallout will happen for this particular election, looking at the kind of things will happen, and also take and correct some of the things we go fit play.
Our security forces are exhausted. They are tired. They've been badly motivated. They've been badly treated. What you find in most cases in public service are people who have gone there to earn a day's pay and also to make any money they can make out of it. So don't call on any security. You know, here say police won't strike one time. That should tell you something. Say police, as you see police these days, if you carry case, go station now. They go look, if you carry case, go station now. If your case now, all these level case, they go say, go and try and settle this. There's a new orientation amongst the security. They've been badly motivated by the political leaders. Oh, okay, police will be oddly. You know, say police, as they suffer this, now go carry the Ghana must go back. Enter house for Ga, carry and go up. Knock madam door, say, who is that? He say, na me, James, sir. Oh, ma. What is it? Oga say, make I give you this bag. Now police oddly, now go carry and go up. They see these things. When time to pay them reach, some no get gratuity. As they pursue one case now, some soldiers, 4 or 5 of them, as they call the man old soldier, some soldiers, they still phoned me 2 days ago. They have not been paid their gratuity, their discharge, since the Civil War ended. The Civil War ended in 1970. They have not been paid. 5 of them. The day I brought them to the studio in Nigeria Info, I was crying behind the set like a baby. How can you treat these people like this? People who put their lives on the line. So sometimes when they blame security forces or when they expect something for them, make we not say sometimes they are also human. I'm not making excuses for them, but we have to talk the reality. Our security forces people are badly motivated. They are badly motivated to the point that security man go to talk, say, so I should get shot because this one won't do this one. Then go to, that is why the video, you go see the policemen just stand apart, then they look and say, I beg, make una continue, waiting I want to do. Either they were compromised or they have lost interest or both.
Okay, Uncle JD, we don't come this far. And of course, we know so we don't get too much of time again. But ahead of tomorrow, what with that thing where you could tell Nigerians ahead of tomorrow election across the respective places where they could do election? Of course, the entire states of the federation for
the first thing where I want to tell you for this election where you won't go tomorrow, do not allow a bully push you. If they push you and you move, it is the beginning of long-term suffering. So you cannot tomorrow say, because somebody say make you not come out, therefore you yourself go say no. But go out there and protect yourself. Go out there and protect yourself within the legal means. Find a way. Show some resistance. These people are also human beings. Show some resistance. And make sure that you vote for the reason will go benefit you. No vote because Jimmy Disu say make you vote for somebody because you don't know what Jimmy Disu go benefit, will not go benefit you. A lot of our political elites, now them they start all these wuru kata so that they can benefit. Okay, so that's now my message for now. I wish you all the best and I wish you luck.
Thank you very much, Uncle Jimmy Disu, and for this very wonderful edition of As They Hot, the Friday edition. I will go still come back here. Of course, what will the talk say? We will come here tomorrow. We will go to the studio tomorrow to give now all the processes and processes of the elections. Nigerians decide when it comes to the governorship election, what will happen for different states. We'll go there for studio here. From the very beginning of the early hours of the morning, we'll go there here and follow the news. They follow the matters, they go, even till Sunday itself. So till tomorrow, we'll come back with the election activities. From my humble self,